Alright, how can we get the Starcatcher mod? This mod adds a small mini game like what you're seeing on screen with a new way to catch thousands, well, not thousands, but several dozen fish. It adds hooks, different basics, treasures, bobbers, baits, gadgets, trophies, secrets, and everything, okay? This turns fishing into something much more elaborate and interesting within Minecraft. It's a mod that currently has only 200,000 users and was created 2 months ago and updated 16 days ago, so it's super recent but already complete, okay? That means it's not in alpha mode or anything like that. Here we can see it even adds trophies, sizes, weights, and lets us fish in lava. We have our collectibles and a book to track how many fish we've caught. Now, we're simply going to go to Files, then to Forge, inside CurseForge, okay? And all versions, including 1.20.1, I'll click on the three buttons and then Get File. We'll save this file in Windows, +R, App Data, go to Roaming in Minecraft, and save it in the Mods folder. Alright, how can we start fishing with Starcatcher? Well, basically, Starcatcher transforms fishing into a skill-based system using its own rod, in this case, the Starcatcher rod. Using a custom rod is actually a great idea because it means you're not forced to use Minecraft's default fishing system and can fish with the Starcatcher rod instead, right? This way, if you're playing survival mode, players who don't want to use this system and prefer to fish naturally as Minecraft allows don't have to, okay? So the Starcatcher rod is crafted with 3 sticks, a Starcatcher's twine, and then the iron hook. Got it? The iron hook is a basic component for your fishing rod, and as it says here, everyone starts somewhere. And then you cast the lure, okay? You'll be watching the bobber. We'll wait for the right moment, and when we see an exclamation mark, okay? A strike. Then we'll prepare to start the mini game, okay? There it is. Well, I just right-clicked, okay? Instead of starting the minigame, it gave me this because it's not a fish. No need to force fishing, but if it were a fish, it would start a minigame. The mod is designed for collection progress and adds over 90 fish. It encourages you to catch and register them in your catalog, okay? That's this book here, the Starcatcher's Guide, crafted with a book and the fishing rod itself, okay? Here we'll have lots of information about the fish we've caught, okay? Here we have all the fish, we have the settings, the hit delay, okay? If we want the markers to move, the speed, we can increase it if we want, add more markers, okay? Activate the markers simply as a visual aid so we can see where things happen. We can change the GUI scale, okay, make it bigger. If we go to trophies now, here we can see the different trophies, okay? That's it. The gadgets, nothing. These are just information sections. And that's it. There we have it, okay? There's not much more to it. Here we can see page by page each fish we've caught, its rarity, our fastest catch time, and well, if we caught it with any special bait and so on. Alright, how to win the fishing minigame. In anglers with air catchers, we have this minigame, okay? Basically, you press space to keep the fish from dropping, and when you get it to the top, you catch it, okay? Here we're in a sort of test mode. Here, I'm basically with the book, we go to settings, and here we can configure it, okay? Make the quick scale bigger, change the units. Though, honestly, if I select cheeseburger, I'm not sure what that means. Cheeseburger. Let's go fishing to see it. But anyway, from there we can change all kinds of things. Let's see, boom, boom, 5.04 cheeseburgers. That's the seconds it took me, right? Okay, well, I don't know, just a small detail. You can set the metric with kilos or the metric with pounds. Ah, okay, that's how much the fish weighs. Okay, so let's try this one with pounds. We can also add markers, okay? A steady bobber. This basically keeps it fixed so we don't forget. And we can increase the speed at which this rotates, okay? But not by a little bit. The thing is, I'm telling you, it makes things complicated, huh? I'm not sure if we came here to relax in the end, right? Setting it to 15 is pretty good, I think. Okay. If the steady bobber is fixed, it doesn't move, that's what happens. I think, huh? Move markers. Let's see. Okay. We need to enable the move markers option. There it is. And what the steady bobber does is stay fixed, okay? Meaning it won't disappear after a while. Well, there we have it, okay? By default, I think the speed is set to 9, and just some patterns that repeat in practice. Stay calm, okay? And prioritize accuracy. The goal is to chain weak spots without losing control. Not all fish fight the same. Adjust your rhythm and reading to their movement, and legendary fish require more consistency. Go in thinking about a long fight, not a quick pull, okay? Alright, how do you get treasures in Minecraft with Starcatcher? Well, in this case, it's a fish, okay? But in Starcatcher, while fishing for tougher species, you might see a clear sign of something extra pulling on the hook. That indicates it's a treasure, got it? In this case, I'm only getting fish. I thought there might be bobbers to make. Oh, seems there aren't any bobbers to help more treasures appear. And hooks? Well, no, there aren't any. There aren't any, okay? Here they show us some images of how it works. Okay, here we can see a treasure appears as an additional line, right? You see those two green lines and one red? The red one is the treasure, okay? I understand it's a bit complicated, and if you want the treasure, you must do it without letting the fish escape. So we need to be careful, okay? Because it could get away. And honestly, I don't know how rare they are. I haven't seen any treasure yet, and I've already caught quite a few fish. It's important to know that stronger fish can also hide better loot, okay? Treasures are the most direct way to find special hooks, bobbers and other things for the fishing rod, that is, to get the next tier of materials. But honestly, I'm not having much luck. We can also get trophies, alright? I just got a trophy simply from fishing. In fact, just by fishing properly, I just got a shiny hook, okay? So you can also get items this way. I might not get the treasure, but I am getting items directly from fishing, honestly. I've caught quite a few fish already. Let's try one last fish, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, okay? But, well, no, it didn't work, okay? But the chance of getting a treasure is pretty rare, okay? Look at all the fish I've caught and still nothing. That said, we are getting some occasional items. Alright, how do you use hooks and bobbers in Minecraft with Starcatcher? In Starcatcher for Minecraft, hooks and bobbers are basically upgrades for your fishing rod. Okay? They're obtained through different means, but usually come as loot from treasures. Got it? Fishing treasures. Each offers bonuses like hooks or modifications to your fishing experience like bobbers. The rule is simple. Equip based on your task, what you're trying to catch, or the challenge type. Let's take a look at them. For example, I got the shiny hook just by normal fishing without any treasure chests. I caught it directly without even playing the mini game. And now let's look at all the hooks, okay? None are craftable, so everything is obtained through fishing. We have the iron hook, which is the basic one, okay? That's used to craft the fishing rod. And then we start with the shiny hook. It says, a very shiny hook when equipped on your fishing rod. When you've hit 3 sweet spots in a row on an uncommon fish, it will spawn a treasure. So that's very interesting. The gold hook. When equipped on your fishing rod, it increases the fishing experience based on your performance. The mossy hook is a hook covered in moss. It says, when equipped on your fishing rod, it can increase fish difficulty, but a perfect catch will reward you with treasure. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Right, we're talking too much here. To equip it, by the way, we crouch, right-click, and there we have the hook. By the way, there's another item missing here, isn't there? Now that I look at it, what item is missing? Secret note. What about this bait thing? The bait is missing, right? Let's check it out. Let's see it. It'll give us more Stranger Things. Oh, treasure. I can't see where it should be. I want treasure, huh? I don't care about the fish. Oops, I lost. Very well. Then we have the crystal hook. It says, a hook that lasts long, perfect for fishing in lava, okay? So we'll be able to fish in lava with this hook. We have the stone hook, which says hitting a hot spot, that is, when catching a fish, it will fix the fish in place for a moment, preventing escape, preventing it from going down. Split hook, an elegant design. It says, when equipped, completing a perfect catch rewards you with 2 fish. Stabilizing hook. When equipped, fish won't slip away while being caught, okay? Interesting. So, the progress you make is secured. And the heavy hook. When equipped, sweet spots move more slowly, okay? And then we have the bobbers. The creeper bobber, right? When it's equipped, well, it's going to... creepers will appear, basically, okay? Here, feel the power of glitter. That's it. A colorful bobber. It shines as if saying, click me. I think the only thing that changes here is the appearance. Could that be it? I don't see much difference, honestly, since there's no change in the description either. I guess maybe I need to... It's probably for catching different types of fish. We have the frugal bobber, it says, with a saving mechanism, okay? There's a chance fish won't eat your bait, right? Steady bobber will make fishing easier. Nothing, I don't see any difference with this bobber. Impatient bobber will attract fish more quickly. Frog bobber, it behaves like a frog, okay? Kimby bobber criticizes you when you miss a sweet spot without any help or explanation. And finally, clear bobber, while equipped it makes the sweet spots, when they disappear, easier to see, okay? And that's it. We crouch, right click, and that's how we equip it, okay? So there we have all the bobbers and all the hooks.
Alright, how to get trophies and secrets in Minecraft with Starcatcher. In Starcatcher for Minecraft, the progress isn't just about capturing for capturing's sake, but there are also trophies, right? They serve as skill indicators. The trophies are rewards for your progression and are designed to be displayed or to mark milestones. We have these here, right? Gold trophy, silver trophy, and bronze trophy. As far as I know, there aren't more. And then, on the other hand, we have what would be the secrets, okay? These secret notes, which basically are different secrets linked to discoveries like forgotten stories and drifting bottles and such. And the idea is to explore, find, and complete the hidden stuff, right? Here we have lots of bottles, broken bottles, waterlogged bottle, scalding bottle, burning. Okay, so we have a bunch of different bottles that give us access to different stories, right? If I right click now, what does this note contain? Are you cheating in creative mode? These notes can only be obtained through bottles, otherwise you won't have the right data and the game might crash. Hey, be careful. I guess you're joking, right? Then there's the broken bottle. This one, okay? It has a label. I hope the same message doesn't appear. There it is, day 34. After the problem, I've decided that the best. Finally, I've gotten my hands on some tools, and it shows you the day so you can follow the story, right? Okay, so there we have lots of anecdotes they'll keep giving us, and yeah, they're a complementary part of the mod. On the other hand, earlier I used this colorful hover, okay? When you right click, the color appears below, okay? If I apply it now, for example, I'll put it in some color like purple. If I equip it now and right click, the ball will be purple, okay? That's what it did. Which earlier I said, I don't see any difference, whatever. Well, basically it changes the color, okay? And that's it. Alright, how to complete the catalog and statistics in Minecraft with Starcatcher. And the main goal of Starcatcher is to complete the collection and rocker and records. There are more than 90 fish to catch and register in your catalog. Each fish has its own descriptions, and the mod saves statistics of each fish for your record. Additionally, fish have unique size and weight per species, and this data is saved or viewed from the mod's book. So there are many fish we'll find depending on the terrain, okay? I mean, we might have to fish in lava, right? And use the hook for crystal hook, okay? So it's important to keep that in mind. We also have different baits, okay? I'll show them to you now, which I haven't mentioned yet. Well, and we have the settings wheel, huh? Interesting. I don't know if... No, it seems useless. I don't know if I can place it. No, it's not very useful, but there it is. Okay, we have these baits. I don't know if there are any more. No, okay. These baits can be crafted, okay? There we have it. This other lush one is made this way. The mossy bud, you get it. The skulk is made like this. Dripstone, we have the Murkwater bait, the legendary bait, okay? We can make it with a golden apple or get 64 with a super enchanted one. And then the meteorological bait, okay? So what does cherry bait do? It says, a bait made of pink petals, which common cherryfish absolutely love. Then we have the lush bait. It says, made for moss bugs that are attracted to fish that live in the lush caves. So we could fish there too. The skulk says, a silent bait made of skulk, known to attract even the quietest fish in the deep dark. We have the dripstone bait, which says, a hard bait made of dripstone that can be used as a charm, even on the stiffest fish. I understand they'll be hard, right? Then we have the Murkwater bait, which says, a bait made for swamps, okay? So we're seeing that we can fish in different areas. The legendary bait, well, basically for legendary fish, and the meteorological bait, which attracts fish that normally only appear during specific times, okay? Like when it's raining and such. So you can see the variety. We can fish in water, lava, or in a lush cave, okay? that is in caves. We can fish in a swamp while it's raining or during a storm. I imagine fishing during day or night might also vary the results. We haven't seen anything like that yet, but I assume so, okay? I mean, there are so many things changing that in the end. Look, also the elevation, okay? The height at which we fish. If we go here to the fish, right? For example, I don't know. I'm missing this one here. Strange, right? It says there, dimension the end. Biome, no specification. Okay, let's go to this one. Let's see. Let's go to one that has specifications. Look, this one. Dimension overworld. Biome, well, swamps. The bait I need is murkwater bait and weather clear, okay? No rain or anything. At night and above 50. Fluid water. So they give us the specs to catch all the fish. Honestly, if you like fishing, this mod is incredible. I mean it. Just the simple fact of collecting fish seems amazing to me. Well, finally, although I've already mentioned it, I wanted to make a specific video explaining how to adjust the Starcatcher mod settings, okay? We're going to cover this more broadly, not just explaining that with the book. When right-clicking and going to settings, we can change if we want markers to move, or if we want the rotation to change each time we press space. As you can see now, it doesn't change, right? I press space and nothing happens, but normally each time we press or accept, it would change. Then we have the option to move the markers, okay? Instead of keeping them fixed, that's also a viable option. We have the option to add more markers if we want, okay? Although, well, I'm not really enable steady hover, which I think makes them a bit larger, okay? I understand that if they add more markers, then the pink marker will be the most difficult to hit, right? I get that playing with more markers is more fun, you know, okay? And then we have the speed, right? If we want to increase it, if we want the delay to register hits, okay? For example, when I press, it goes with a delay, got it? If I reduce the speed now, well, you won't notice since you can't really tell when I'm clicking. Tick, tick. Yeah, it's quite delayed, honestly. It has a significant delay, I mean, but hey, this also helps us not have to rush so much, right? And we can pull a little bit earlier, which isn't bad either, you know? And then we have the units. When we catch a fish, we can choose to display it in pounds, kilos, cheeseburgers, and other additional options. Then we'll look at how we can create fish and trophies with DATAPACKS, okay? And for mod pack creators, Starcatcher, sorry, is designed as a fully configurable system, okay? In case anyone wants to create something additional. Every single fish and trophy is completely customizable through the data pack, okay? The project guide explains it's done using JSON with your constraints, and Starcatcher handles the rest of the system. This lets you adapt progression, conditions, and collections to fit your mod pack's identity without rewriting the minigame, okay? The creator himself on the Forge page says, for developers, every fish and trophy is fully customizable, and to check the wiki page. Truth is, I don't know where it is. If I search for wiki, several things come up. It's here, links, wiki. I didn't even know this existed. Wiki for players. Seriously? There's actually a wiki, and here I am breaking my head over it. Oh my goodness, and here I was breaking my head trying to learn about this mod. I can't believe it. And I'm only discovering this now. This is serious. Oh, there's a gadget, fish spotter. Oh my goodness. And I'm just finding this out now. But does this seem normal to you guys? And here are the trophies which can only be earned once, it explains. Secrets, all the secrets that can be found. Look, here we have everything with the JSON and the extras. Well, at least I've seen it and been able to talk about it. Hey, I've commented on the entire guide, right? I just read the wiki that I had. Hey, thanks a lot to the creator for providing that wiki. And there you have it. Well, I'm glad I covered the whole mod without discovering that wiki existed, honestly. Wow, this is the first time I've noticed this, and I've covered over 100 mods. My goodness, how can I be like this? Seriously, how can I be this way? I've done 100 mods, right? Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it, okay? If you want to change data packs, instead of selecting here for players, go here to mod pack for developers. That section is still work in progress. Oh, you need to join the Discord, okay? But when they have it ready, it'll be there, okay? So, yeah, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in future videos. Subscribe and check out my AI course. You'll find it in the description. You'll love it. You'll really love it. Seriously. Take a look because it'll be very beneficial for you.